Testing 1 2 1 2.
Your mornings are about to get a whole lot messier.
Stop calling me that, you heifer. Can we say that on air?
You guys are wild.
Wake your ass up.
With VONT, CHAP, and JUSTIS. This is Morning Commute.
All right, we back. The Messiest Morning Show podcast. It is Morning Commute. Thank you for being here, listening to us, whether you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or where else are we? iHeartRadio. Can't forget that one. They sign my paychecks. My name is Vont Leak, joined always by my brothers in podcast crime, Justin Chapman, a.k.a. we call him Chap.
It's good.
How are you, King?
I'm chilling, bro. I feel like I've challenged myself this summer to go to more concerts and festivals because I'm not a festival person.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to 2 festivals so far, and I just think I have bad luck so far.
I like how you always go into your stories before I get to introduce Justice. This is like the third time in a row
He'll get his sign. He'll get his sign. It's my time right now.
He's
You
just
said
here.
Chap's going to take the floor, okay? Justice got
right.
his sign. He got
Come
his
on,
sign.
Pastor.
Chat, such a diva.
It's like this is me just trying to introduce the congregation, but the guest pastor thinks it's his time to get up and go
Yeah,
get his sermon. Like, damn.
you're going to know what's going on right now.
I ain't even get to introduce Mother Bethesda, nothing.
Nah, they coming. They coming. Nah, but I've just been trying to go to more festivals. I'm not one to do like the tightness and the loudness and stuff like that. It's not me. But this year I tried to go. I went to Roots Festival in Philly. And I went to All About Us Festival. We had that in Jersey City. That one included Jadakiss, Mario, Robin S. I don't know if y'all know who Robin S is, but like house music legend. And both times it rained. This probably has been the most rainy summer I've ever experienced. But every time I've gone to anything, it just poured on my head. We're in the thunderstorm, getting soaked, standing in line. Like, it's been a worse experience. So I don't know if festivals is just not for me. Because I was thinking about going to Gutball next year too, but it might be case. It might be case.
I feel like there's no in between. I went to Made in America a couple of years. I think that I went to the last Made in America because they stopped doing it. And
Yeah,
it was hot as balls. I went with our friend Nick, and we had like press passes too. So we were like going like behind the scenes. We were trying to like get interviews and shit like that. But I remember I get so bad in the heat. Like, I'm sure most people do, but like I get such migraines in general. So I remember like at one point I was like, I have to leave. I have to get the fuck out because it was so hot and I had no energy or like no to do anything. And on top of the fact that, yes, there are so many goddamn people at like these events. And it's so like, I don't know about Roots Fest, but like so unorganized, or the Roots Picnic, but it's so unorganized because you got Lotto over on this stage. Then you got like Childish Gambino over here. And then like right after Childish Gambino gets off his stage, then like Imagine Dragons is going. And it's just like where I want to go, it's just so unorganized and just like all over the place. And I'm just like, this is too much.
But from what I've been told, like that's the vibe. Like that's what people come for. Like the Coachellas and the Bonnaroos. Like people go because they want to experience that. And I ain't gonna hold you. It was cool being there. It's just like I'm not that type of person. Like you said, being in the heat or like being in the wet. Like I forgot which festival it was 2 years ago. They were stuck in the middle of a desert in Nevada, and it was raining. Like nobody can get home. I was like, that's crazy. That cannot be me. But I don't know, man. I don't think the vibe is mine. And it's I would say it's disorganized. I just think it's just like that's festivals. Like they have different stages and people going everywhere. I give it to like the food, like they have the food trucks and shit. Those are nice. Like I feel like they try to support local businesses, especially Roots Fest. They try to get the black businesses out there. I love seeing that. They had the different activations, but this just I might just do one a year and that might be it.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, bro. Like I remember the one year I went to Gutball. I liked how there was multiple stages because like sometimes like on this stage there was an artist I didn't really want to see.
Yeah.
So I dip and get like a good spot to like another stage to see an artist that I do want to see. So like a couple sets, I got to be like really, really close. Like I remember like for Metro Boomin's set, I was like right there, like in the pit. So
you're crazy.
It wasn't that crazy. It was just Gutball. Like it wasn't no like Travis Scott or Playboy Cardi or nothing like that. So like it was like a calmer pit. But another thing about these festivals, bro, the money, bro.
Bread.
Bro, that's
oh my
exactly
God.
it. Yes.
It's crazy, bro. It's insane. like insane. So I definitely feel it's not for everybody.
What was the festival or concert or something that just happened? And it was like, it might have been Coachella, and it was just like dumb expensive to get in. And there were people posting on TikTok like it cost $100-something for like 2 people to eat.
Bro,
Yeah.
they had to do payment plans to do Coachella this year. It was I think they said 60% of the people use payment plans to pay. That's a bill. That's more than rent.
There's no artist, there's nothing or anybody on this planet that is worth me paying that much money and going through so much like fuss, because it's not just the money, it's the having to wait in these long like these 7-hour, 8-hour long ass lines to stand thousands of feet away from Drake, from like Ken. Like, this is not possible. I'm sorry.
But I feel like and I'm playing devil's advocate here, but when you go, like, there's certain artists, and I'm gonna use Travis Scott as an example because I just watched a documentary. I don't know if y'all saw it.
I saw it.
Astro World, crazy shit. But that's the exact reason why I would not go to festivals. But like, you go there, and Travis Scott's a festival performer.
Mm-hmm.
Playboy Cardi is a festival performer. Like, Lil Uzi, festival performer. Like, you want to go and feel the vibe. Like, people want to get crazy. I'm not going to see Ice Spice at a festival, respectfully. Like, that's not what I'm doing.
Bro.
So I feel like it's a vibe that you're catching. That's what people go. You're paying for the vibe.
Bro, man, the year you talk about, you don't want to see Ice Spice, bro. The year I went, that's when that was like the first year Ice Spice like really blew up, bro. Let me tell you, bro. Not only did she have like the loudest react, besides like Kendrick, probably the loudest reaction I heard at Go Ball.
Oh, what?
Somebody fainted. There was signs, like it was a whole thing, bro. And like when she brought out Sexy Red, it was over, my nigga.
Crazy.
That was the time like where both of them were like popping off.
Got you.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Nah, but yeah, I do feel you. In general, I don't think festivals are really for me either. Just because it's like it gets so crowded at times. Like, and like I would never do Coachella because you're paying, like, that's some shit you save for.
Hell yeah.
Like that's some people's vacation.
I sell some ass for.
Yeah, like for me personally, if I'm paying like for a vacation, I'm only taking like, if you take like one vacation a year, I want to enjoy myself, have fun, and like relax.
Mm-hmm.
Coachella seemed like a lot of waiting around, a lot of crowded areas, a lot of musty ass niggas that haven't showered in days. It's just, it don't sound pleasant to me. Just to be far as hell away to go see you, like whoever.
Hey,
I don't know who performed.
Lil Tecca.
Right.
Yeah.
You also gotta think about it. Like, it's not just like VONT said, the tickets be bread, but it's not just a ticket, it's hotel, it's flight,
it's watching your kids,
excursions. Exactly. Like, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong here, but a lot of the Coachella people are rich white kids who parents are paying for the whole travel. Like,
sure,
that's really what it is. I'm not seeing Jamal from the hood going to Coachella, respectfully. And if he is, good for him.
I'm glad that you went with Jamal, because usually when you give examples of like ghetto kids, you go the craziest. You be like Aquarius. Jamal's a chill one for you today. It's because you just got back from church.
Right.
It's because today's Sunday, and so you just got back from church. So you ain't feeling the hood today.
Save the sanctified. But I rest my case. Either way, festival is just not my thing. I might go once a year if I really want to experience it, but I just don't think it's for me. I'm more of the intimate, nice, venues where, like, it's just a cool vibe.
You could tell Chap just came from church. He definitely had his suit on and just took it off and had the white shirt under. Record this shit real quick.
I'm hungry. I'm waiting for that dinner.
I'm hungry too, but I feel you.
Well, before I tell my story, you saying you're hungry just brought up something for me. But also on the pod, after 7-8 minutes, Justice Greg, our resident villain. How are you, King?
What's popping, y'all? I've been good. Chap, I definitely feel you. The rain has been like New Jersey feeling like Seattle now, bro. Like it's raining every single day, every single weekend. I feel like I haven't really done shit in June because, one, I've been going back to the gym, so that's taking like a little bit of my time.
Yes, sir.
And that mixed with the rain, I feel like has been just killing all of my plans, like all of it. And like, so I really been like, I haven't really done much. So hopefully the rain stops. Hopefully July, like we can just get some good weather. Like I don't even mind if it's hot. Like I just want to do shit, bro. Like I haven't been to the beach. Like,
No doubt. But I mean, it's only the beginning of summer, so you got
Yeah.
time.
It's not even
But-
July yet, bro.
But I also want to ask, like, what's your gym schedule? Because I'm also going back to the gym, but I feel like now, especially as like adults getting into like the real world with a career and stuff like that, how do people fit time to go to the gym? Like, I feel like I have no time at
No,
all.
bro. I can tell you, maybe it's a little bit different for me because I have nothing but time and I have a gym in my apartment. I'm just a lazy ass. And I have like my career, like I have my job, but I think the difference might be that I don't have like friends or like much of a social life because I don't know anybody out here. You're home and you have a job or an internship, so like you're occupied a lot of the time. I'm not, so I do. I was gonna say you definitely have the time, but maybe that's just because I'm in a different situation.
yeah, it's really all about making time and like sacrificing some other shit. Like I said, I haven't really done shit this. Like I wanted to go out more this month. Not only has it been raining, but yeah, like because with me, usually like how I make plans, obviously y'all know like I live in the fucking woods now. So
Yeah.
everywhere's a drive. So like I'll be like, oh yeah, let's do this after work. Let's do this after work. I don't like go back and forth. Now, because I've been going to the gym, it's like, do I really want to go back out over there? Like, so it's like I've been sacrificing like some of my plans for sure.
Yeah, like literally for where Justice lives, you have to drive like 10-ish minutes just to get to like a regular ass street.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I do miss one thing I miss about living in the hood is like I could just walk to the store
The gunshots.
real quick. No, not not the good. I don't live in Trenton now, all right? But,
Relax.
I'm glad you said Trent.
Relax.
but yeah, I just miss like walking to the store, walking to the Chinese spot. Now 10,
Yeah.
15-minute drives for these places. Like, but hey, other than that, I've been chilling though.
That's
What
good, man.
about you, Vaughn?
I had the worst Juneteenth ever.
Damn.
I'm over here just trying to be a young black man in America, enjoy my day off because I had off. And so they had this thing, it's called Soul of the South Side out here, where it's like a black festival. So my girlfriend and I went, we were like, oh, okay, it's Juneteenth, it's a soul festival, there should be some soul food. Because I haven't had soul food in a while. There is like a couple of places out here. But the place that we go to typically is like they close so early, whatever. So we go to this Soul of the Southside Festival. A little bit weird, but whatever. And we're looking at all the food trucks. There's tacos, there's like French fries, all these, there's like mini donuts and stuff. There's one soul food truck at the Soul of the Southside Festival.
That's a damn shame.
Then we get in line. And first of all, there's no line, which is a little concerning because there's like big ass lines for these other food trucks. We get in line, and the woman in front of us says, "Oh, I'm the cutoff because they're going on break." I'm like, how the fuck is the only black truck here going on break at the black festival? What the hell? And we had waited to eat at this festival, so now like it's hot and like we're hungry, and I'm like, I don't even like really want to be here anymore. Whatever. So, like I said, the usual soul food place we go to is closed. So I said, all right, let's try another one. Me and my girlfriend Alyssa look up on TikTok some soul food restaurants. There's one 10 minutes away that I had heard of, never been to, but we're like, let's try it. Niggas, I don't know if I've been watching too much Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. That shit was ass.
Like
And
the food or like the place?
Yes. I just sent you a video. Don't show this video because I don't want to shit on the place.
Yeah, we about to have beef.
Put them on blast.
But I sent you both the video of like two people who did reviews on them. When I walk in, nobody's like nobody comes up to us. There's no host or hostess there. So like I have to walk all the way like through the restaurant. I'm like, hello, and, like, excuse me, and I'm kind about it. And
I'm just looking at this plate, right? I'm looking at the plate.
No. Let me. I'm not even at the food yet. I'm not even at the food yet.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna break this down the way I know Gordon Ramsay would on Kitchen Nightmares. First, I walk in, nobody like greets me. So then people are, I'm like, do I sit down? And they're like, oh no, somebody will come grab you. And they do that thing where people act like you've been to a people expect you to know what the vibe is. They believe everybody's been there already, never been in this place. So they're like, oh no, somebody else is gonna make your plate. You blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay. So then we're still standing there. I'm like, do we sit down or is somebody gonna seat us? No, you go sit yourself. Well, tell me that. Like nobody's telling me what to do. Like what the protocol here is. That's one. Two. The decor in this place. I don't know what this place is trying to accomplish. There was a big ass dirty fish tank when you first walked in. There's like a chandelier and like gold trimmings everywhere. When I tell you, like on the like surrounding the interior of the restaurant, there's pictures of name like a black icon. Like it's J. I don't think J Lo's. That was a bad example. There's Oprah. There's
Martin
Michael
Luther King?
Jackson. There's but like actors or like
Okay.
activists. So it's anybody. So it's
Ray
like,
J.
huh?
Ray J.
They had R. Kelly up.
R. Kelly?
They still had R. Kelly up. And
No-
these are just photos, like headshots, right? So then when
Okay.
you sit in the booth, then like in front of me, I kid you not, I wish I would have took a picture of it, but you can probably find it online if I tell you the place. It looks like trifolds. Like, remember you did a science project in school, and it's like a picture of the one I was looking at was literally Tiger Woods, and then like a bio of him. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking read right now. I'm eating.
Yo. I'm
So
not
many
gonna-
things wrong.
Yo.
Bro, there's few things that will make me want to stop eating ribs. I think R. Kelly's face would be on that list for sure, bro.
It was the vibe when it was the poor customer service. It was the poor customer service. It was the decor. Then the food, bro. The food.
Yeah, I'm looking at this plate right now. It's the mac and cheese looks like some,
Velveeta mac and cheese is better than what I ate
No,
at that place, bro.
Don't say
It
Yeah.
was so bad. And like, I'm a picky person. I've always been a picky eater. I'm extremely picky when it comes to trying new places out because in a situation like this, I'm going to be pissed for two reasons. One, because I wasted money, and two, because I'm still going to be hungry at the end of this. My girlfriend Alyssa is much more optimistic than me. She was like, oh, no, let's try it. You know, let's see what happens. Terrible. Fucking terrible. She was like, no, let's leave.
Damn. Did y'all pay?
It was a buffet style, so we had to pay beforehand.
God.
So they got my money, whatever. But I kid you not, we took maybe like 3 bites out of everything and then left the food there and dipped because it was so bad.
Damn.
All I wanted was a great, soulful black experience, and this place needs to be foreclosed on.
Wow. You know, I was trying to give him some grace with the decor because I've been to some crazy hole in the wall spot. That was low key the hole in the wall spots be some of the best food you ever tasted.
And that's what my girlfriend Alyssa thought. That was her exact logic.
But you talk about Velveeta mac and cheese. That's strike number 3. Like
bro.
decor.
Do you see the decor?
This spaghetti that I'm looking at right now look like some Chef Boyardee.
Look at the first video I sent, and you can
I
like
can't-
scroll toward the end.
I can't.
There's
see
like, okay, well, like you can see the
Oh,
decor. It looks like it's giving
very-
like black grandma's house a little bit. Like
Jesus
that's what it's
Christ.
trying to give, but it's not.
Yo, this is the Tyler Perry's face is funny.
Tyler Perry and his bio, like, bro, I don't want to read that. I'm eating dinner.
Yes,
And all right, question: were these actual black people running a business, or was it like another guy runs the?
No, I think it
business.
was. I think it was black owned, like genuinely black owned.
Yeah.
But I just had so many questions when I walked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing I disagree with you shouldn't be upset with the sofa restaurant taking off. It's Juneteenth for them too. It's not just Juneteenth for you, Vaughn. It's Juneteenth for us all.
Look,
No,
you
this
trying to
is-
make money.
No, no,
They
it
deserve
wasn't
to
just.
be off.
It wasn't just me. These videos I sent you was other people, other days. That's just how they are 24/7.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, maybe not then.
Yeah,
And the name of this place is
don't play.
Sylvia's. It definitely got a name. It definitely got like a name.
I can't say shit.
You already told me. Like
I can't
I saw it on
say
your face.
shit.
It's
I'm
like
gonna text you the
Marlins or
name.
Somebody.
I'm gonna text you the name, and you're gonna be
Uncle
like,
Jimmy's.
"Damn." You're gonna be like, "Damn,"
Helen's Soul Food.
because the name gives everything away.
She should be ashamed of herself.
Gosh. So that's how my Juneteenth was fucked up. Other than that, bro, I've been chilling. We got a foster dog. We had her last
No.
week. I don't know why I didn't bring her up.
This can't be the name. You're lying.
Swear to God. So that's why I also had high expectations.
Okay.
I swear to
sorry.
God.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. We got a little foster dog. Justice, I'll give you a picture to put up on screen here. Her name is Ava. She is, when I tell you, the chillest dog in the world. She's like 4 or 5 months. She's 20 pounds. She's she's so chill, and I think part of that is because she has anxiety. Come here.
Oh, she's here. Oh my gosh.
She has. Come here. Say hi. Ow, Scratching the hell out of me.
Damn.
Look,
She's so calm.
she's so calm, bro. Like I can open the balcony door and she'll just like look at it. She won't run out or anything. Give me a kiss.
That's good because it could have went either way. You could have got like a wild ass dog.
And that's what I'm worried about because I don't want like our next one. You gonna say something? I'm worried that like our next one is gonna be like the complete opposite, and we got so used to her. That's why part of two reasons that I wanted to keep her. One because she's so chill, and I love dogs like that. And two, because her name is Ava, and Alyssa and I always said that we would name our first daughter Ava, so we were like,
Oh, wow.
oh yeah, cute, but like corny, whatever. But we want to keep fostering. So, and we already got an application for her. We've had her like a week, and somebody already wants to adopt her. So we'll see. What
Oh,
happens.
that's nice. That's so nice. I'm proud for y'all.
Thank you.
I think that's such a
I'm in my dad
great
bag.
experience. And I think that's such a great experience. I think a lot of people should do that too, especially because we see these people becoming parents just very, very frequently. I don't know about y'all, but it seemed like everybody that I went to school with is having kids right now. Which is like, hey, good for them. They want to become parents, but also some people, everybody ain't meant to be parents.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Everybody ain't meant to be parents. I think one of the biggest injustices in this world is people bringing people in this world and just not treating them right because they didn't actually be here. So I think it is good training to get a dog and just to like see how like you are and the type of parent, because a lot of people don't know what type of parent they are until like they start parenting a child, and then down the line they're like, okay, this is me, or this is how I am. Also, having to take care of another person is a big responsibility. I don't think we stress that enough. So again, kudos to you. I really feel like that's such a good experience, and I hope Ava loves a new home.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. And yeah, I think, and I'll keep this short, we've literally just had her for a week and a day, and I've already noticed a lot of things. I think Alyssa's noticed a lot of things about like ourselves and each other, because eventually we do want kids, and we're realizing like how we are as providers, I guess is the way, or like caretakers. And potty training her has kind of been like a bitch, but like me and Alyssa both were like, all right, she's not gonna keep peeing on my carpet. And so we've been like diligently taking her out, and she knows to pee on the grass now. So just even in this week, it's been good for us to get that little experience. And then I would just even say like for Justice, who like his dogs are his families, but like he doesn't, it's not like his girlfriend or whatever. They're just a good companion to have. Like it's so cool to like just come home to somebody who like, no matter how shitty of a day you had, the dog is always gonna be there.
Always happy to see you. Like literally always, bro. Even if you like left like for 5 minutes, they're gonna be happy as hell to see you.
Yeah. So like aside from even like me raising her with my girlfriend to see how we'd be like as parents, it's just good to have like a little like somebody there.
Word. That's dope. That's dope.
Word.
All right, yeah. Enough with this positivity. Let's get to this. Let's get some negativity.
Yeah, bro. So much shit has happened this past week, and I'm excited for today's show. We are in the 30s now, episode 30 of the Messiest Morning Show podcast. Kicking off right now. VONT Leak, Justin Chapman, Justice Greg, and we do this thing every week. It's called the Black Twitter Report.
From the latest rap beefs to the hottest debates, and even the messiest celebrity scandals in between, it's the Black Twitter Report on Morning Commute.
Every week we go through our timelines, because if you've never been on Black Twitter, it's a place to be. But you got to be. It's invite only. Let me just say that first of all. It's invite only. It's kind of like the cookout, and these are just things that people on Black Twitter are talking about. Kicking it off with he's a frequent character on our show, Tyler Perry. I have a love-hate relationship with Tyler Perry because I think at one point in time, Tyler Perry was a visionary. And sure, he's doing much bigger and better things than I'm doing at this current moment in my life. But he's been wilding a lot lately. He's being sued. Tyler Perry's being sued for sexual assault by a man who appeared on a couple of his TV shows, sued for $260 million. And of course, Tyler Perry's people are calling it a scam. But I don't know, bro, because there have been like text messages that came out between Tyler Perry and this dude that are suing Tyler Perry, where it seems like Tyler Perry's trying to use like his power and his influence to, and like even his mentorship, like try to take advantage of like, I want to put you on, I want to like get you to bigger and better places to potentially molest, abuse, or essay, because I don't want to use that word. Our show's not that deep, but like essay certain people. I don't know what's true, what's not true. But the person who's making these claims, his name is Derek Dixon, and said that Tyler Perry made a lot of unwanted sexual advances back in 2021.
Did they say what show he was on? Was he on that like?
He was on The Oval and Ruthless.
Oh, the sex cult show. There you go.
Yeah, Ruthless is the sex cult show, and The Oval is like the one where they're like the president's family or some shit.
I don't know, man. I saw those text messages and just to give you my complete honesty, like it didn't sound like Tyler Perry. Now, one, I don't know how Tyler Perry texts. I don't know
come
how
on,
he
industry
sounds.
ass nigga.
So like I can't be here and verify if it's true or not. This is just my speculation, but I just don't like it. It just seemed very it's just very fishy. Like it don't sound like complete conversational. Like I get like the put you on stuff. Like I think that's cool and whatever. But like the sexual advances and like just some of the wording in there, which is like, and also it was a lot of like mistakes in spelling. And people like Tyler Perry would not do that, especially like as a writer and a director. Like I don't know. I just think it's kind of crazy. Also, Tyler Perry is one of those people that like I don't know. Like, I can speak for myself, but when you think about like sexual stuff, he's not the first to come to mind. Like, yeah, like he does like the Madeira character and like sometimes he's like talking about sexual stuff, but like it's so awkward because like I don't see Tyler Perry in that light. Like I don't see him talking about stuff like that. It's just I don't know, it's kind of weird and cringy.
Well, I mean, not to make a drastic jump, but people said that about Diddy.
Nah, I saw that from a mile away. I don't know why. I don't know why people acting like that. You saw it from a mile away.
It was always known that Diddy was just like a freak, bro. Like, and he was always known for like his wild parties,
right?
Like that. I guess we didn't know the extent to it. Side note: did y'all see like the photos of like the raid that they just came out with?
Yeah,
Did he know? I didn't.
The amount of baby oil is just it's
in the safe.
Yeah, it's baffling. Like if you got to keep baby oil in a safe. Like you're not using that for good. Like using that.
My favorite thing. This is so bad because I'm smiling while saying it. My favorite thing about the whole Diddy situation was when the defense of the lawyer as to why they had so many bottles was because there was a sale. Like that's been the funniest fucking piece of this entire thing. Come on. Or no, he said something like we were at Costco, so we said fuck it, why not? Because they sell them in bulk. That is not a good defense.
Yeah, that's more than bulk, respectfully.
He was stacking up on baby oil like people were stacking up on toilet paper.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Nasty work, bro. But I mean, back to Tyler Perry though. Hopefully this isn't true. I know like it's been a big thing in Hollywood of like executives, taking advantage of their subordinates and their employees and stuff like that. And Tyler Perry is somebody who is like one of the few black people who were able to make their own studio and, put, young black actors and actresses in these positions. So I hope it's not true. I hope it's agree. Not. But yeah, I think we'll have to hear more information about it, I guess.
I'm with Chap on Tyler Perry is not the first person I think of. I mean, you don't know what happens behind closed doors, and I don't want to diminish whatever this dude is claiming. Because he said there have been 3 different instances where they had interactions. He said, other than the text messages, he said in one instance, Tyler Perry pinned him against the wall and groped him. In another, he supposedly snuck in a bed with him. And that one, he was at your house. Like, how did he sneak into the bed with you? And the third one, the guy claims Tyler Perry forcibly pulled off his clothes.
See, that just don't seem like, again, I don't know Tyler Perry, but this just don't seem like a Tyler Perry thing. Like this big ass black man is pulling these clothes off of another man. Like, I don't know if it's true or not. That would be crazy, but I just don't see, like, he has a wife. He also has a wife. He's very married. I don't see him when I think of Tyler Perry, I'm not thinking, yes, he has a wife. Yeah, but I don't even think of a married man when I think of Tyler Perry. Like
I've heard mad people say that like people think he's gay. I've heard
that. We talked about that with Peyton on the pod once.
Yeah,
and he probably is, but still,
you were just offended. Oh, he has a wife. He does.
No, what I'm saying is he has a partner, but when I think of Tyler Perry, I'm not thinking he has a partner, he's in some type of relationship. I just think of he's just some man in his house, just chilling.
You know what?
Tyler Perry is definitely not married, Chap.
Nah, you know what, Chap? I think
it was a model he was with.
No, it says that they were together if we're talking about the same woman, they ended their relationship in 2020.
Chap, I think we cracked.
What am I thinking of?
I think we cracked the case, Chap. Because you said that it doesn't sound like Tyler Perry. Is there a chance this is Medea? Is there a chance that it was Medea in there? You know what I mean? Like, because you say it doesn't sound like Tyler Perry. Sound like some Medea shit, bro.
So what you're saying is
I'm
Tyler
just
Perry
saying.
has cognitive dissociative disorder.
We might have just
Dissociative personality disorder. Yeah,
The
yeah.
personality disorder. Yeah, he on some psycho shit, basically.
hey, man.
I don't know. It's a lot of speculation.
That's all it is, to be honest. We have to know more. But again, though, I hope it's not true, bro. Like
for real. And this is a growing just
Developing case.
growing, no, not even just the case, just like the prevalence of like sexual assault cases or just allegations are increasing by the minute. Now I'm all for like speaking against like abusers, and like wrong is wrong. If somebody did some wrong shit, like they get what's coming to them, but also there's innocent people put into the fire as well. Like Smokey Robinson has a lawsuit right now. I think Fat Joe has something in the headlines right now. It's a lot. It's really a lot of people getting under this fire. If they did it, they get what's coming to them. But it's also innocent people. You know, you got to think about that especially when we're quick to point the finger at people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, for sure.
Crazy shit though.
Yeah. Well, speaking of crazy, a lot of people have been saying that Justin Bieber is going through it right now, and this isn't really helping his case. He recently got into a little he's been known to like hate paparazzi, which to me is understandable because like again, he's been in the limelight since he was a little kid. But he got into a little argument with someone from the paparazzi outside his car. Here's a clip.
Husband, you're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? I don't give a fuck if you're on the sidewalk. I'm a human being. You're standing around my car at the beach. You know what I'm saying? You don't think I'm a real fucking guy, do you? You're gonna take this video out of context. You're gonna say I'm mad. I don't know who the fuck paying you to provoke me, but I'm not the fucking one. Okay? Stop provoking me. I'm a real dad, a real husband, a real man. All right. So don't fucking do this to me. Okay? All right, cool. I'm not to be fucked with. I don't know who's paying you to fuck with me or provoke me, but I'm not the one. I don't care that you're on the sidewalk. I don't care what kind of dirty work, what kind of nasty you're getting paid in the background to provoke me, bro, but I'm not the fucking one. I'm really not the one. I don't care that you're on the sidewalk, bro. Clearly you're here for an alternate agenda. Why would you want to be here to provoke me like this? This isn't love. You're not provoking me. This isn't love, bro. This is weird, bro. Y'all are on some real weird shit. Literally. All right, have a good night, Jason. Okay, then go. Then have a good night somewhere else, man. For real. Because I'm not going to stand around here.
What did he say?
He said, "Have a good day somewhere else." That's real shit, though. I don't mean to laugh because you can tell he's really upset. Only reason I laugh is because exactly how he sounded right now. That's how the fucking Weeknd sounds when he acts.
Definitely.
Act, my nigga. Like he sounds. It's because they're both Canadian. That's dead what that's what he sounds like. But I don't know. I feel like this is a reasonable crash out, bro. I feel like he's been dealing with paparazzi this whole time. Paparazzi in general are annoying as hell. The more famous you are, the more invasive they are. Like they don't know boundaries whatsoever. And they're just like, it's just a scummy job, bro. Like I know we talked about it a little bit in the group chat. Robin Thicke is getting sued because he posted a picture of himself that was taken by paparazzi and didn't get permission. So he
Which
can't
is sleazy.
So he's getting sued from the person who took the picture, which is ridiculous. But
it's law.
Yeah, but that should be the exception. Like it's not like he posted somebody else's, like a picture of somebody else. It's him. It's my likeness.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Bieber, we don't know if he's on drugs, and his people keep saying that he's not. But this, and then there was like another one a couple of months ago, and money. All you care about is money. And it was, again, I don't mean to laugh, but it was funny. And then just him like making his wife look so bad. I've seen so many compilations of just him looking like he hates his wife on TikTok, or like when he posted and was like, "Yeah, I told Haley she wouldn't make the cover of Vogue." Poof. Tisk. Like I don't know what's going on, and I feel so bad. I made a prediction at the top of this year about like what celebrity couple I thought was going to get divorced, And I almost said Justin Bieber, but instead I said Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel because them two also just have an interesting relationship. But I feel like for sure it's going to be Bieber. And I don't know what it is with Haley, maybe because they just have their kid that's having her hold on. I don't know.
We need to start supporting people. We need to start supporting people. People going through shit. I'm telling you, a lot of people. Granted, Kanye's crazy, but Kanye be saying some real shit sometimes. Like with the paparazzi thing, he said this before. He's done this before. I'm all for like one time he broke the paparazzi phone, like he grabbed the phone or whatever. I'm all for it. I think we should start throwing marbles at paparazzi people now. Like I just at this point, because it's annoying, it's invasive. Like, you know, I always say, like, I can't wait to be like a public figure. I can't wait to be known. But also there's so much that come with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, VONT, you're already a public figure too, but like you don't have paparazzi following yet. Like that's a whole nother level of like celebrity. People always in your business. People, you got the damn curtains open in your window and somebody across the street trying to take a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no privacy. And I feel bad because we always laughing at people crashing out like celebrities, but we also have to understand that like they're humans and they go through shit too. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of them be paranoid as shit because one, it's already people trying to rob their houses and rob them. Now you got people trying to get in their business. They can't have anything to themselves. Like it's, I don't know. I feel like we all want to be famous, but we don't know the real shit of being famous. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
With Justin, I honestly hope he gets some help if he needs it. Like I feel like he's going through some shit and people not listening. But you know, the crash out with the paparazzi is good. The stuff with his wife, like I'm not in tune with what everything they going through. But come on, man, like somebody gotta, you know, be straight with him. I don't know if he has friends around or family or whatever, but somebody gotta be real with him and be like, you need to cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned Kanye. He did say that, but like I feel like Kanye be saying like he'll say 300 things and like 2 of them will make sense.
Well, the 2 that makes sense be making sense though. Like,
and people call him a genius. Like, yo, low key, Kanye be spitting sometimes. Like, no, he doesn't, bro. He fucking doesn't, my nigga. Like,
nah, I agree. Kanye be saying some wild shit, but I'm the shit he says that is right. He be on point with it. Now, granted, he be saying some crazy shit with the swastikas and stuff like that. Like, I don't agree with that. But you got to give it to the guy. Like, that's also another crisis that's happening in our eyes, and we don't do nothing about it. We laugh. And that's I told you, we said this offline, but just one thing that bothers me so much is that our community, we just laugh. Like, I get it. We laugh to get through the pain, but when shit is serious, can we be serious? Can we not laugh? Can we?
It's not even just laughing. Like we talked about this even in the Tyler Perry movie last week, Straw. Nobody cares until it's too late sometimes.
yeah.
And that's just not, it's not even just black people. That's just people in general. Sometimes like you could be going through hell but you could be walking through fire. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to help. Nobody really sees that it's a problem until unfortunately it gets too late.
Dead ass.
It's facts. Like you can see it now, like with Chadwick Boseman, people were making fun of him because he was so skinny, and we found out that he was sick, and like, oh yeah, we need to start, you know, being less judgmental and more understanding. And now people are doing the same thing with Ariana Grande, saying why she look like that. You know what I mean? So
they said the same thing with Cynthia too, Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah,
because you know she's skinny, but again, mind your business. Like let's practice minding our business these days. That's really what it is.
That's a lost art, chat. Your business, a very lost art that people are practicing.
Dead ass. In other news, I need the feminists. Just I need your input on this because it's very important in our day and age. I love Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know if I said this before. I think her music is amazing. I just do think she's an industry plant, but I think her music is great. I'm putting it out there. I'm being honest with you.
I feel you.
I think her music is great. A lot of people are not. We've talked about this a little bit before, but a lot of people are not very just welcoming to the themes in her songs. But the thing that's popping out right now is this new album cover that just dropped. Sabrina Carpenter is dropping a new album in August of this year at the end of it, and it's called Man Child.
No, it's
And-
called Man's Best Friend. The single is called Man Child.
Sorry, yes, it's called Man's Best Friend. The single is called Man's Child. The single's out already. On this album cover is her on all fours, having her hair grabbed by a man. You can't see the man, but it's basically she looks like a dog. She likes a dog, and people are not liking it. I need the feminist point of view here. What is this a step back?
Personally, I don't think it's a step back. First of all, I think that like for decades now, we've had this conversation about album covers, whether they're too provocative or not. Compared to some other provocative album covers, this ain't that crazy. It's just not. I feel like this is just people just like to hate on shit, bro. At the end of the day, bro, and like they'll find ways to do it. Personally, I haven't listened to that much of Sabrina Carpenter's music.
You should.
It's not Justice's vibe.
I'm not a big like pop person. I'm just not.
Bro, let go one day. Just let go. Smoke your joint and just put on some.
Just for your chat, I'll tap in later.
I could not imagine Justice high sitting there singing "That's that me espresso." Justice is.
Wait, you know why?
No,
let
me.
Go ahead. Finish.
Why?
Finish. No. You got to play some video games. I know you a PS4 person, but you play 2K and shit like that. Hop on Fortnite for a little bit. Sabrina Carpenter is all over Fortnite. I'm telling you, that shit is vibey.
I cannot see Justice sitting there playing fucking Madden, singing "Please, please, please" at all. I love Justice, like one of my closest guy friends, but Justice has like no. He's such a just like the other day I was on the phone with Justice and he goes, "Oh yeah, how's your dog?" Just in the most monotone fucking like it's so. My girlfriend and I have been talking about it since that day.
First of all, I just came back from the gym. I was tired, and I think I smoked too. So like I was just tired. But you never know, bro. Maybe I'll fuck with that. I'm full of surprise, bro. You know what? Side note, you know what I've been watching? I've been watching Love Island. Let me tell y'all, bro.
Nah.
Love Island. That's right there. Chap, look. I know y'all girls have been pressing you to watch Love Island. I'm telling you right now.
I watched it this week. That's what I'm saying. Nah.
So you watch.
She made me sit down to watch it. And it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's good.
So I gotta hop on the train. We've been watching Temptation Island.
I heard that shit good too.
I've heard of
that. It's like corny good. This most recent season of it is really good, but me and her literally said we need to find something to watch, and we're just you know me. I'm not a big trend person because everybody like we just said we wanted to watch White Lotus now that the hype is like died down.
Yes, sir.
But Love Island might be it.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, back to Sabrina Carpenter. I do not think that this was over the line, and in fact, I'm gonna take it a little further. I think that. When the album drops, I think the album cover, because what's the album called?
Man's Best Friend.
Yeah, Man's Best Friend. I feel like it's kind of be like it's gonna be kind of like ironic because the first single was Man Child, right? And like I'm looking at the lyrics right here. You said your phone was broken, you just forgot to charge your whole outfit you're wearing. God, I hope it's ironic. It doesn't seem like this is like I feel like the cover is gonna be like kind of like an ironic sense. I feel like it's going to be more so like about women positivity and like against men and shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think this whole combo is kind of pointless in my opinion. Like I don't think that cover was wild at all.
I disagree with you, but I agree with you. The only reason I disagree with you is because Sabrina Carpenter's whole thing, her whole vibe is sex. It's not going to be like men. It's not going to be like women empowerment.
She's
like Sabrina Carpenter literally there's a song that she has called Juno and she does sex positions on stage when she performs it.
Fire.
She literally has like I'm looking for some of like her song lyrics. Let's look up Sabrina Carpenter. Let's do Bedcam alone. It's about fucking having sex, right? What are the odds you send me a text? Blah blah blah. But I bet we'd have really good bed cam. How you pick me up, pull them down, turn me around. Oh, it just makes sense. So it's not going to be this whole like women, we're going to stand up for ourselves. I think the conversation is stupid because she's not the first person to do this sex thing. There have been wilder album covers. There have been wilder lyrics. For years, we were sitting there singing slob on my knob. Check in with me and do your job. We were doing that for years. What about WAP?
Yeah. When I say female empowerment, I don't necessarily be like, I mean it in like a way, like I think she'll still probably talk about like sex, and I think sex will probably be like a big theme in her album, but I just think it'll be from like the women's side of like, how do I explain this? Like,
Bro, I'm with you. I agree. I think it's
you
women's
get you
empowerment.
get what I'm trying
It's
to say.
like Future without the toxic shit.
Thank you. Yeah, because I feel like when I say women empowerment nowadays, I feel like a lot of women are showing their sexual side in music way more in this generation.
And that's freedom.
Yeah, yes, sexual freedom. That I think that's what the album will be mostly about. That's why I think it's kind of like ironic, where like on the cover she's kind of like on the leash, whereas like in the music, I think it'll be more so about men being on the leash. You get what I'm saying?
Maybe,
I
but
agree.
I feel like women are getting so upset because like she's making it seemingly acceptable to be like a man's dog or like a man, but like she's not saying that on behalf of all women. It's like she's fine. She's doing that. That's
Yeah.
her, and it's not a kink. Like I wouldn't say it's a kink. Like there are women that are like that. Let's not act like I'm sorry. Breaking news. Let's not act like all women are not submissive. Or you can still be submissive to your man and still be like independent.
I think and I'm just gonna be honest because this is me, but I've always been the type of person that's just been against provocative lyrics and stuff like that. Even though like we grew, like I hate how the boomers and like the millennials now, Gen X, are always like, oh, like the kids now what they're listening to is crazy. Like they didn't have Lil Kim back in the day, or like just some real nasty shit back in the day. Like it's always been nasty shit around. Let's be honest. There's always been nasty shit around. I think because I wasn't a big fan of Sexy Red when she first come out. I wasn't a big fan of Cardi B, wasn't a big fan of WAP. Like in my eyes, it was like, why are they like encouraging like young women, like kids, to like hear this? But then you have to understand, like Juan said, this happens all over the world. This is just empowering the people. I think it's all about freedom. Like I'm gonna go back to freedom. There was once a time where we couldn't play those songs on the radio. We couldn't even play those songs out of like speakers and shit like that. Now we have the freedom to do that. We can talk about this girl gave me head in the club. We can talk about popping perks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we shouldn't do it. Yes, there's somebody out here doing it, but now we have the freedom to do it. Do I always agree with like at the extent? No, because I feel like you should be using your platform to do good, but at the same time, like, hey man, like if you don't like it, don't listen to it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I agree like with your reasoning, chap. I just think that like I think that's the whole point of like this newer like sexual empowerment movement coming from like women's music, because like the only reason we're having these conversations about Sabrina Carpenter is because she's a woman. You know what I mean? Like people were getting up in arms about her performances that VONT was mentioning. People don't really get up in arms about, Usher doing like all the cherry shit.
I think the other thing is because Sabrina Carpenter is a former Disney kid too. That's another, because she's a woman and because of that as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that might be it for sure. We've always it's like a cycle, bro. These Disney kids, they start music careers, they grow up a little bit, and they want to shed that Disney image, and they start wilding out a little bit. You see, it's the Miley Cyrus playbook, man. Like it's how it goes.
The Miley Cyrus playbook.
Even like Sabrina Carpenter, I will say, I don't know, like I'm not gonna say objectively, but as somebody that listens to Sabrina Carpenter because like I work on a station that she runs pretty much, I think the difference between like a Sabrina and Cardi, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong or if you disagree. Sabrina does it in like a way that I think is smart. I think like it's clever, whereas
she's trolling.
No, I wouldn't even say trolling.
I'm telling you, she's trolling.
I don't think. Why do you think it's trolling?
I think it's trolling because she know niggas getting the hint. She know niggas want, like, I feel like people always like, oh, she's the labels sexualizing her. They want people like older men to think of her like a little child, whatever. No, this is all her because one, she knows it's gonna sell, and two, this is all about like I'm the hot shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out there so these 20-year-olds can feel the power to know they go around and they can feel empowered. They don't have to feel like they're a man's best friend. They don't have to feel like they're at a man's beck and call. Nah, I'm hot shit and I'm gonna do it like that. But I know that sex sells, so I'm gonna do it in a way like it's still smart, but I just feel like it's trolling because people notice, but it's like I'm just gonna do it because like I'm a dumb blonde girl, but she's not.
That's fine. And yeah, sure, maybe you're right. I think that Sabrina Carpenter is just doing it in a smart way because like her lyrics, like move it up, down, left, right, switch it up like Nintendo. Like all of that, it's clever. WAP is literally fucking this pussy's wet, come take a dive. And you can't really play WAP on the radio because the lyric, like it's saying it. Sabrina Carpenter shit is all over the radio, and there's ways that they can work around that. That's why I think it's smart. And it's less, I don't know if aggressive is the word, but it's not wet ass pussy, make that pull out game weak. Like, it's like, you know, yes, direct.
Well, bro,
Subliminals is what I'm looking for. It's more indirect. It's more subliminal. Yes.
Man, one day we're gonna have a conversation about Cardi B, bro. Like, I just think it's funny that that's what like the example that y'all keep.
I mean, there's other examples.
Yeah,
too,
there's
like,
others. That was just
on the way to church. On the way to church is one who listens to the radio, Ice Spice, Pussy Fat, and that's like animals, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's everywhere.
I just think it's funny that like Cardi B has done a absolutely great job of staying in like irrelevant without fucking dropping music. Like she barely drops music, and for some reason
she's a character.
Mention Cardi B.
Yeah, her whole thing is a shtick.
Yeah, she's done a great job, bro. But yeah, sex sells. It's always sold, bro. Like it's just how it is. Shout out Sabrina Carpenter though. I'm gonna tap into the album.
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna tap.
Yeah, joint.
And look, people are already fucking with it though. Like I've seen people like recreate the cover. So like it's already like, cover. It might it might end up being an iconic album cover. You never know.
I'm saying you can be in a room screaming to some Rod Wave. You can scream to some Sabrina. I promise you. You're not so hard, buddy. Get on the music.
I don't listen to Rob. Yo, I saw some funny shit on Twitter. Someone posted like an old concert ticket. It was Michael Jackson, and it was $80. And someone was like, it was $80 to see the King of Pop. Now it's $500 to see Rod Wave.
Inflation, but
bruh.
Yeah.
It's also just because concerts have become so less about. So this is something else about Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter wants to ban phones at her concerts because she said she went to one without phones and she enjoyed just being present in the moment. And I think that's a big part of it because back in the day, phones didn't really have the capability to take video, let alone post it on an Instagram or some shit where it goes viral of Michael Jackson. Nowadays, you can expose an entire concert. So I think that's part of why, other than tariffs and just inflation, because now you can share that experience with the world. I don't even have to go pay for the concert.
Right. Agreed.
So I think that'd be dumb for Sabrina Carpenter to do because Sabrina like the sex position she does in her song Juno is popular because of TikTok, and that's like social media is your whole marketing, Sabrina. But you know, go off, Queen.
Shout out Sabrina Carpenter.
Instagram and TikTok at Morning Commute Pod. People were flaming us people were flaming CHAP actually this past week on TikTok because we posted a clip where CHAP said that he thinks Tyler Perry's Straw is better than Sinners.
Disgusting.
I said I'll watch it before I watch.
You definitely did say that's what.
But I said it was better. But what I meant was I will watch Straw again before I go watch Sinners again. So, but hey, man, I said what I said. Whatever. Put some tariffs on the podcast mics, please.
But go follow us at Morning Commute Pod so you can flame us. Last week we also said that we were talking about Straw and Taraji P. Henson, who's a phenomenal actress, and I feel like this conversation comes up a lot on our show. Underrated black actors and actresses, because there are so many people that I found out are black people famous. Right? I did not think that Keke Palmer was black people famous. I thought she was in the same vein as Zendaya, but then Justice made it aware to me, like, no, because one, colorism, and Keke Palmer's a darker skinned woman, but also because Keke Palmer does black roles, whereas Zendaya's getting cast in Euphoria and the Spider-Man movies and what's the movie with Zac Efron? What is that? Greatest Showman shit. Yeah. So like these are like just movies, not black people movies. So the three of us came up with our list of actors and actresses who we think are underrated black actors, actresses. And I'm going to kick it off with Keke Palmer. Because like I just said, it's such a shame. Keke Palmer is so great at switching it up too. comedy and drama and sitcom and movies. Like Keke Palmer's been around my entire life. But I don't think she gets the credit she deserves. I don't know if it is the colorism thing. I don't know if it is. Well, it definitely is the roles, like just the types of roles she chooses. But it sucks that she is so vast and versatile and can do impressions too. Like her impressions of, like, if you've seen the clips of her doing Cynthia Erivo's like Note and Wicked, but then she could also play like Angela Bassett. Like she's so fucking talented, and I think she's an underrated GOAT.
I don't know if y'all saw her visual album that just dropped. I just watched the whole thing on Friday. It literally shows you how talented she is. Because it's I think it's like 12 songs, and she's doing like, it's like a whole like movie scene, but it's different areas, different locations and stuff like that. It's mad cool. Like I gotta give it to her. It was really dope. But I agree. I think Keke does not get as much recognition as she should. I want to so bad to compare her to somebody so like people can understand like where she is in like our culture, but there's no comparison really. Like people compare her to Whitney, or like they compare her to Whitney, like the just like her nature.
Wait,
the culture, like they compare her to Whitney because like just how she acts,
personality.
Like, personality.
Okay,
like,
that's what I was like. Who's compared to Whitney?
Just very like very auntie, like hey, you know, whatever.
Maybe,
you know?
yeah.
But like as far as talents, I don't.
She's
know who to like compare her to.
You know why, bro? Because last time we had a conversation, I said this. She can do anything, bro. Like I feel like you don't TV, movies. She can do a talk show. She can do daytime TV, nighttime TV,
game shows. She can
sing. Yeah, she can literally do like anything. Like she's like a chameleon, a chameleon for real. Like so talented. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Nah, I really do. I think she's going to. That's my prediction. I think she's going to get that like big break, and I feel so weird saying break because like she's done so much already, but she's gonna get that big break that she needs. And like I feel like she's gonna be very young when she get that star on the Walk of Fame. I'm telling you.
I pray.
She's only like 31, right?
Yeah.
2? Yeah. She's young. You see how much she did, and she's so young, bro. Come on now.
But does the world see it? Is the problem?
You're right.
Not yet.
All right, Justice, who's on your list?
Yeah,
give me one.
I got.
We'll go around the room. Yeah, we'll go around the room. We don't have to give all of our lists at once.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got Regina King.
Okay.
Like for one, I feel like everybody confuses her and Regina Hall.
Yes,
totally do. I'm looking up right now to make sure.
But they're both legendary, by the way. But
okay, Friday, got it.
Bro, yes, Regina King's resume, bro. She was in Friday. She was in Poetic Justice, Miss Congeniality, Boys in the Hood. And I don't know if like y'all are into comic book stuff, but she was in Watchmen, which was amazing, bro. Like
she's also the Boondocks. She plays Riley.
Bro, she plays and Huey. She plays both of them. Like her resume is crazy, bro. Like, and I feel like personally, like she was in The Harder They Fall. Like, I feel like Regina King should be mentioned in the same light as Angela Bassett and Viola Davis, bro. Honestly,
I agree.
Yes, it's not even that she doesn't even get those roles. She does. It's just for some reason they don't mention her in that light. But like she's extremely talented, bro.
When you look her up, she like on paper she is like known. Like she's been in all these roles. I think she's in a TV show. I'm blanking, but she's in a TV show that's like, you know, semi popular.
Watchmen.
Yeah, there you go. She's very like known in that sense, but like you said, in conversation, she don't come up when we talk about Angela Bassett, when we talk about Viola Davis and people like that. I think she's there. She just need the crossover appeal, a more crossover appeal, because she already has it. She just need more. But I don't even think it's like something like she's not in like predominantly black roles. Like she started in predominantly black roles, but she's definitely pushed that limit so far. I don't know if y'all disagree.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, Chap, who you got?
I got Anjanou Ellis Taylor. Do y'all know who that is?
No.
Her name.
Look up the name, you will know. I mean, look up the name and you'll know who pops up.
I don't even know how to spell it.
Anjanou, AUNJANUE. It should pop first thing that pop up. Come on now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. You know, this is people that you know their face. You probably don't know their name.
Great.
No, wait a
great.
minute. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen one movie with this woman.
Oh my god, you're crazy. You never seen The Help. You never seen The Clark Sisters. You never seen Ray.
Wait a
You never seen
minute.
King Richard.
This girl, she was in The Deliverance. Cool. I know her. This is a hood classic. Abducted, the Carlina White story.
Yes.
This is such a fucking a barbershop movie. I watched it in a barbershop and I put Alyssa onto it. We watch it all the time.
I was gonna say the same thing, bro. Like that movie, that was fire. Low key, like a couple years, like the late 2010s. Lifetime was cooking. Lifetime was cooking.
Scary as hell. But
They were. But yeah,
I went crazy just now. Oh my, because that's just such a hood classic.
she's a great actress.
great, I think is such an understatement. I think she needs so much recognition. Yo, the roles that she played. One, she just got. Did she win? No, she was nominated for an Oscar the same year that Will Smith won the Oscar. She was nominated for the King Richard movie because she played their mother. I think people just heard of her name and that's when she kind of got recognition. But when I say she's so just so broad in her talent, I don't think people see that enough. Y'all never watched the Clark Sisters. I bet y'all haven't, right?
No.
Please go watch the Clark Sisters. I know y'all don't even know who the Clark Sisters is, but just go watch it. They're a gospel group, very famous. But she played the mother. When I say she did her shit, bro.
Yeah,
I think she needs way more recognition than she gives, and I think she's just an actress. I don't know. She might be a film director, but I'm not sure. But again, I think her name. Those one of those people that you don't know her name, but you know her face, needs way more recognition. I'm always an advocate for her.
for sure.
Word.
What
All
else
right.
you got, Bont?
Next on my list, underrated black actors and actresses. Idris Elba.
Yes. All
And
the way.
everybody can look at him and be like, yes, I know Idris. I've seen the movies he's been in. I've done so much, but I don't think they give this man the credit that he deserves. Has Idris won an Oscar or an Emmy for anything?
Not a Oscar. I don't know about an Emmy, but he definitely hasn't won an Oscar yet.
I'll look it up.
He's won a Golden Globe. Oh, and multiple Emmys. Yes, he has. But I still feel like Idris, like if I said Idris Elba, people wouldn't know him by name.
You know why?
That's crazy.
I think people know him as an actor because he's in multiple shit, not just black shit like Zendaya's Little Girls, but he's also in the Marvel movies because he plays in the Marvel movies as well.
And The Wire.
Yes, in The Wire. I think
man.
he's known as a sex figure, like he's known because of like him, the person. Like he's I think he was on what's that magazine where they have like the sexiest man alive? I don't want to say GQ,
That's
but
I think it was GQ.
What, Justice?
I think it was GQ.
like the GQ magazine.
Yeah.
But I think he's known more as a sex symbol than as an actor. People know he's an actor, but they just know him as like this figure. It's him. It's the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his resume is nuts, bro. His resume is nuts. The talent is crazy. Like I don't know why he's like not mentioned in there. Like, because I feel like when we think about like the best black actors, you know, we think of Denzel, Samuel, Will Smith.
Yeah.
I feel like Idris low key should be in there.
Yes, very much so. And he's British. He's British. Nobody knows that he's British. Like
That's
the
facts.
fact that like he can play American roles and we think that he's like from America and he's not. Crazy shit.
Yeah. My next one, I went for a lesser known one, kind of a newer actor, but just the talent and the range, bro. His name is Brian Tyree Henry. I don't know if y'all know who this is.
I definitely know that name.
I know the name.
Look him up real quick. Just the range, like if you see all his roles, he played Paperboy in Atlanta. He was in Bullet Train. He was in Eternals.
Wait, is this the big guy?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Yes.
Like,
yes.
So like he's been in a good amount of roles in the last couple years, but bro, the range of all of the roles that he plays, bro, it's fucking insane.
Is he not also British?
I believe, I'm not sure. He might be, but
Because he has an accent.
that dude is talented, bro.
Definitely.
Like, and
100%.
he's one of those people who I think could play anyone. For real. So yeah, shout out to Brian Tyree Henry.
Wow. Nah, definitely. I'm behind that. My next up is Octavia Spencer. Now, Octavia Spencer, I wouldn't say she has many crossover roles. If I'm wrong, correct me. but a lot of her roles are like minor films or they're black roles. Like she's in The Help. She was in Ma, which is getting a sequel soon.
Good.
Which I
She
think
was
is
in-
so odd.
Really, I thought the movie was great.
I did too. I just don't think it was worth a sequel. And I think it passed its point where the demand is there for a sequel. Maybe because I feel like people are just starting to talk about Ma more now.
Right.
But Ma came out like pre-pandemic.
I think it was like 2017, 2018.
Yeah,
around
it was
that
so
time.
long ago.
Yeah. She was also in Beauty Shop. She's in like minor TV shows as well. I think she has, and she's fairly young. She's like 55. I think her range is great. I just think she needs more opportunity to show that range.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who's your third?
My third. See, I was struggling here, right? But I'm gonna go on the same route as you, Loretta Devine.
Yeah.
I feel like Loretta Devine is black people famous.
Yeah, very much so.
Yes. For sure. Yeah.
That's the only reason I think she's underrated. In the black community, she has every role. And it's almost always the same role, but I don't feel like she's like mainstream famous.
I'm iffy about this one. I think she's very famous in the black community, but also I don't think her range is that crazy, in my opinion. Like she has a lot of roles that she plays. She's really playing the same role. Like
You
she's
could say
like,
the same thing about Felicia Rashad. Miss Huxtable.
yeah.
She was
You're not
always
wrong.
playing somebody's mom.
You're not wrong. You're not.
Or you
Same
could say
thing
the
with
same thing about
Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
Samuel
Chat, chat, were we about to say it? Are we on the same page?
I'm thinking of they call it the black mother of Hollywood.
Jennifer Lewis.
Jennifer Lewis. There you go.
Yep. I knew chat was. Yep. I saw it. We're soulmates. Kiss me.
This nigga. Yeah, she's definitely played the same role each movie. Same thing, Ice Cube. Same role each movie. So I don't know if that. I'm for me when I'm thinking about like black actors that should get recognition, is all about like talents. And I'm not saying Loretta Devine is not talented. I just don't think she's such a crossover appeal. I think it's good that we hold her near and dear in the black community. I think that's what's up.
Yeah. I just don't think she has that many like non-black film roles. That's the only reason. But yeah, she's a great actress for sure. For my next one, once again, I went for like a definitely younger actress. And just because what she's accomplished already at such a young age, like both on screen and off screen, like Marseille Martin.
I knew it. I knew he was about to say it.
Really?
I knew he was about to say it.
More, bro, just because the fact that she's 20 years old, already executive producing shit, bro,
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
yeah.
First of all, I didn't know she was that old. Like I thought she was younger. But bro, like I don't know. I just like I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like from what she's like been accomplishing, if she was white, she'd be talked about more.
Yeah.
And it's sadly just how.
1,000%.
But like she's insanely talented. She's accomplished so much already, and I know she's already gonna accomplish way more. Like she's literally just getting started, like for sure. Also, another one's accomplished a lot. Like this is like honorable mention, Issa Rae.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
a
like
lot of
people know
Issa Rae stuff is no, I don't. And I feel like a lot of Issa Rae stuff, although it does have crossover, although it does have range, it's all been black stuff.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's all been black stuff, but I feel like niggas know her. Niggas know Issa.
I don't.
Not yet. Oh, I know. I do.
Chat.
Man.
Your third.
That caught me. Last one. Okay, my last one is somebody, again, you might not know his name, but you've seen him because his catalog, his discography is crazy. Michael Beach. Look up Michael Beach and you're gonna be like, oh shit, I know Michael Beach. And when I run down these movies,
Yeah.
Come on now,
the pastor.
Lean on Me.
I remember him from the
Soul Food, The Game, like so much he's been a part of. He's also been in Aquaman, like
yeah.
Insidious. Like this man has literally been in so many iconic roles too. And he doesn't get. The people don't even know his name really. They just know him as the cheating ass nigga from Soul Food. Like I wish he can get more recognition.
Yeah, for sure. Another talented actor for sure.
Do we have any honorable mentions?
I have more on my list.
Let's save this because I love this. And honestly, I thought of a couple more, But let's do this again like often because there are
Okay.
so many, and I'm sure that people on our TikTok are gonna flame us for like, no, you can't say that this person's underrated. They get the role, so we're gonna do this again in the future. I love this though. Today's messy moment. We always do this because we are the messiest morning show podcast, and we have to end the show with a little bit of toxicity. We've done these where they've been very lighthearted. They've been things like, oh, I'll show you, and somebody does something for revenge. But this one is probably the wildest shit that I've seen yet. It's Kodak Black doing something wild at the club. Well, I guess I'm going to describe it. But if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, because there's no audio to this, he's, I guess, at a show or at a club or some shit. He picks his nose, and he's picking his nose for like a long ass time. He's literally like digging for gold, and then wipes it on some shawty's head, like right next to him. And he doesn't care who's watching. He's taking his time, and he's just vibing.
Jesus Christ.
Also, just of note, this happened like I think on Juneteenth, which is like, come on, brother, you're supposed to be bringing black people together.
Y'all gonna leave my boy Kodak alone. I mean, that's some nasty
Kodak
shit
needs
right
to leave the
there.
drugs alone.
Look, I feel like Kodak is one of them people that like he looks like he's crazy, but he has a very, very, very genuine heart. He reminds me, and me and Justice spoke about this before, of the new Flavor Flav. Just think about it. Flavor Flav, niggas look at him and he looked like, yeah, he came off the street. But Flavor Flav is one of like the realest niggas out here. I think Kodak is the same way.
I'm sure substances were involved somewhere with this, but also I do think Kodak probably a little crazy. I think he let his intrusive thoughts win. Also, he's from Florida. People from Florida are crazy.
Explains a lot.
In general. But this is pretty fucking nasty. I think this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Like, talk about letting your intrusive thoughts win, bro. Like, I'd be if that was my hair and like I woke up the next morning and this shit was viral.
And you can see the shawty clearly in the video too. I think she almost like after he does it, he looks bad. She looks at him and he's just acting like he didn't do it. He's like, haha, hey, great to see you. Da, 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 da. I would sue that nigga, and I would beat his ass if I caught him doing that to me.
I mean, they
what?
Too, but
it's not even like when you like just barely like oh, there's something in my nose, sniff, 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 and just like he's literally digging for fucking gold.
Knuckle deep.
Knuckle
nah, deep. That crazy shit. But y'all gonna chill on my boy Kodak.
Well, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of the Messiest Morning Show podcast. I gonna go play with my dog, my foster dog. There was something else I wanted to mention, but I can't remember. Oh, well, no, yeah, it's not really important, actually. Never mind. Let's move on. That's going to do it for this week's episode of Morning Commute. Thank you for listening. As always.
This nigga's leaving them on a cliffhanger.
Right.
Right, yeah. Find out next episode. Thank you for listening. Whether this is your first time listening or you've listened since we did the show in college or you have been listening to the podcast for the past almost year that we've been doing it, thank you for being here, part of the family. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at Morning Commute Pod, always posting clips and shit there and more to come soon. You can find me on Instagram at VONT Leak, that's VONT LEAK, and listen to me weekday mornings on the Dave Ryan Show on the iHeartRadio app. Chap.
You can find me at Justin Chap, JUSTYN CHAP on Instagram and TikTok. Justice.
Find me on Instagram _Injustice. Subscribe to Supervillain Studios on YouTube to see our other content. Some shit coming soon. And cop your villain merch at supervillainstudios.net.
I gotta cop my tea.
Yes, you do.
Fellas, anything going on this week? Anything you're excited for, looking forward to? Getting into the streets.
Just trying to enjoy this. We got a lot of sun this week, which is kind of odd for the summer.
Not this week.
Yeah, not this weekend, but the week. So I'm gonna try to be outside a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on some projects.
Good for you, King.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with the dog, and my family's coming up to visit soon. It's next week, so I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't seen them in a minute, and it's been a minute since they've been up here.
Word.
So it's gonna be. I'm excited for that. But
y'all going back to that soul food spot?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Chap, go look at the videos when we after the show, please. Terrible. If you tap into this, I should. But I have to do it under an alias.
Damn.
Say it with your chest.
Nah, I'm good.
Come on, be messy. You want more to commute? Come
I'll
on.
give you the new Keith Lee.
If you tapped into this morning show podcast, thinking you were going to hear something wholesome, sorry, you are so sadly mistaken. We are the messiest morning show podcast. It's Morning Commute.